That's right, Emily. This has turned into a crime scene, and the female homeowner is now in custody, and charges are still pending in the case. The semi was heading westbound towards Grand Junction and crossed the median into eastbound lanes. Now, a 22-year-old Grand Junction man dies after being ejected when his truck rolled over on I-70. Corey, as you can still see behind me, there's a lot of debris on the roadways, and CSP also confirmed that a male and a female both died in the single vehicle rollover crash. This is just a starting point as veterans get ready for the Colorado rivers and lakes in the spring and summer. Went from 5 hives during the winter to now 13, and they plan on expanding that number to 35. And it's just a fresh powder. I'm sure snowboarders are going to love this and skiers are going to love this, but the roads are kind of slippery right now, so you want to be careful when driving. And paleontologists say they found almost 2,000 bones in this quarry, and this is the largest. The BLM has been using the current plan since 1987, and they've been working on this proposed plan since 2008. Now, I did speak with public affairs specialist Chris Joyner about the plan and how it's going to affect recreation, job creation, and the loss of hundreds of trails in this exclusive report. This is a $3.4 million project, all coming from state, local, and federal funds. Now, officials do say that this new facility is going to showcase how important transportation infrastructure is to many communities across the nation and the growing need to keep reliable funds available. Closing arguments in the Boston Marathon bombing case are expected to begin this morning. The 16-day trial has been packed with emotional testimony and power images. And President Obama continues to defend the framework of a nuclear deal with Iran.
I don't even know.
You know that? You know how to do that? The Running Man? Yeah?
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know what that is?
No.
Oh, man.
What is it?
Electric slide.
That's the electric slide?
Electric slide. It's electric. And the City of Grand Junction Parks and Recreation Department is finally starting to see the creation of Las Colonias Park come to life. The construction is going to help a lot of people in the community. I spent the day with the Western Colorado Conservation Corps to find out how the construction will bring some benefits to our local youth. Groundbreaking and the first of its kind in the nation.
As far as we know, the first real project where it's engaging exclusively income qualified members of the community.
Grid Alternatives, along with Housing Resources and Grand Valley Power, are using the Grand Junction sun to their advantage with this new solar project.
With the community solar concept, what we're able to do is to spread it out so that we hit the people, and the assistance that we get is a 4-year term. If they still need the help, it can be renewed for another 4 years.
Grand Valley Power says that a family can save up to $60 to $70 in their energy saving bills, and Grid Alternatives is going to make something similar to these solar panels right here.
But we're going to have just 4 arrays that are 28 modules each for a total of 112 modules that we're installing.
For this first phase of the project, these arrays will provide clean and renewable power to 6 to 10 families.
We have 1 family officially signed up, which means that we do have some more slots to fill for this program.
To apply, a family must be at or below 80% of the area median annual income, which is $49,000 a year for a family of 4. These veterans are getting ready to start a new type of training.
The next step is to get them in their spray skirt and flip underwater and maybe work on a few kind of mobility issues with their hips and just feeling comfortable in the water.
This is just a starting point as veterans get ready for the Colorado rivers and lakes in the spring and summer.
When you come out of the river, you realize, or as you go along and progress, that your sensitivity level to others around you is nowhere near as severe.
The ability to tackle situations and be on the river and have that river be a part of their therapy.
And the veterans agree.
It allows me to communicate with other people and become comfortable with people around me.
No matter what disability they are facing.
You learn that you're not limited by the loss of a limb. It doesn't matter whether you've lost a hand or a leg. You have a choice the next day, get up and do something or don't.
So they can move forward from a life in the military. With some finishing touches and the official West Transfer Facility open, customers will be moving from their current location.
Grand Valley Transit utilizes the Mesa Mall area for the transfer facility.
It's a pain in the butt. You have to wait in line and it takes forever, and Sometimes you have to stand, but you know, I think the new GBT transfer point is going to be a very good thing for Grand Junction.
However, the new transfer site will have less people standing.
This West Transfer Facility will provide restrooms, a pass lobby, a waiting area, really nice facility like we have here in the downtown Grand Junction area.
This new facility is also bringing up a major awareness campaign, and that's Stand Up for Transportation. That's why Mesa County, the City of Grand Junction, the City of Fruita, and the Town of Palisade are teaming up with 140 communities across the nation to bring in more long-term investment for transportation infrastructure.
So federal transportation bills like MAP 21 that's set to expire on May 31st help local transportation officials like here in Mesa County plan out important infrastructure improvements.
Like the West Transfer Facility.
It took years and years of fund planning to invest in that facility, and without MAP 21 or these long-term transportation bills in place, it's difficult for Mesa County and other transportation agencies to plan out improvements that are much needed.
Currently, the funding source has been on a year-to-year basis.
And we need to be able to rely on known funding sources that are coming down for us to make that improvement.
Officials say a 5-year plan may be more reliable in the future.